Non-basketball moves remain a point of education, and the first type to review is an offensive player abnormally extending part of his body into a defender. The highlighted offensive player, Spencer Dinwiddie, takes a jump shot and he then extends his right leg out in an overt manner, initiating illegal contact with the defender, Obi Toppin, tripping him and taking him out of normal play. As this is clearly more than marginal contact initiated by Dinwiddie, this was correctly ruled an offensive foul. The next play in this section again shows a shooter extending part of his body outside his normal motion to shoot. The offensive player, DeAndre Hunter, extends his right leg out in an overt manner as he elevates for the jump shot. But while the leg movement is overt, Hunter only makes marginal contact with his defender, Kawhi Leonard. And since this is only marginal contact initiated by Hunter and the defender was not taken out of normal play, this is correctly deemed to be a no call and a play-on situation. The next type of non-basketball move to review is a dribbler abruptly veering off his path and moving sideways or backwards into a defender. Here, the highlighted dribbler, Paul George, drives toward the paint, but he moves abruptly to his left, initiating illegal contact to the defensive player, Kelly Oubre Jr. This contact by George is clearly more than marginal, as it affects Oubre's ability to defend the play. This was correctly ruled an offensive foul by the trail official. Watch the contact on this next play closely. The highlighted dribbler, R.J. Barrett, drives toward the paint, and we can see that he does not veer off his path in any way. But we can also see that the on-ball defender, Brandon Ingram, moves into Barrett's path without establishing legal guarding position, and Ingram makes more than marginal contact with Barrett after Barrett gathered the ball. As the replays show, the contact on this play was initiated by the defender, and it was correctly ruled a defensive foul in the act of shooting. The next type of non-basketball move to review is when an offensive player uses his off arm to initiate illegal contact with his defender. On this play, the dribbler, Karl Anthony Towns, uses his left arm to hook the arm of the defender, Dennis Smith Jr. This illegal contact, initiated by Towns, clearly affects Smith's ability to defend the play. An offensive foul was correctly called on this play by the lead official. The next play in the non-basketball move section will show contact after a shot fake that results in a defensive foul. After the shot fake by the offensive player, Brandon Miller, the defensive player, Isaac Okoro, moves forward and he moves into Miller's body right as Miller starts his upward motion to shoot. We can see that Miller made no overt movement into the defender, and because the contact on this play is more than marginal, it is a defensive foul on Okoro, and it was correctly called. The final type of non-basketball move to review is the rip-through, specifically in regards to an offensive player moving the ball upward in a direction away from the basket. Here, the highlighted offensive player, Chris Paul, abruptly swings his arms through the left arm of his defender, Miles McBride, to initiate contact. But since Paul moved the ball upward in a direction away from the basket, this is not considered a legitimate shot attempt, but instead it is a non-basketball move, and therefore the correct ruling on this play was a no call and a play-on situation.